Toledo, it is now time for the very first competition of the event, JCB Racing. Our 8 Monster Jam superstars have been seated into an order based on a random draw. The goal is driver against the clock, against the track, as our drivers compete to see who can get the fastest time in our racing competition. The winner of this round will claim the racing crown, but also those first 8 points towards the event championship. But all right, this is your first opportunity. Let's make some noise. I want to hear you. Who's ready for JCB Racing?
Our first competitor pulls to the line. Make some noise for John Zimmer in Zombie. The seat time and experience that John Zimmer in Zombie has might just be exactly what he needs to conquer a competition like the JCB Racing. Watch him on those corners. He's got to stay tight and close and low to the top of that pod, low and fast over the finish line. He's going to set the bar with this speed. So watch those lights. He's hovering his foot over that throttle. And he will wait for that cue from our JCB Racing lights to turn green as he looks to set the bar and set the lead for the rest of the competition. Starting us off, let's go green! The time for John Zimmer in Zombie is at 10.867. Once again, that time for Zombie was 10.867. But next to the line, it's his son. Make some noise for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity has taken both JCB Racing wins here in the Huntington Center. We know tonight he's looking for racing win number 3. Can he do it? Let's go green! The time for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity is at 9.856. The fastest time of the weekend. Once again, that time for Terminal Velocity was a 9.856. Next up, let's see those Toro horns for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. A nice inside look to the cab there with Fernando Martinez. Looking for JCB Racing number 2, but a faster time. Can he do it? The time for El Toro Loco is 11.121. Once again, that time for El Toro Loco was 11.121. Next up, she's ready to take a bite out of the competition. Let's hear it for Angelina Knock in Megalodon. Angelina Knock in Megalodon, definitely looking to be tight and close on those corners. It's a game of speed up and slow down. Let's go green. The time for Angelina Knock in Megalodon is a 12.061, but it does sound like I'm getting word from our officials there's a possible 5-second penalty being added on to Angelina Knock's time in Megalodon, being her new time a 17.061. Once again, that time for Megalodon, a 17.061. That 5-second penalty added due to those BKT tires crossing the finish line. But we've got our next competitor pulled to the line. Let's hear it for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. Looking for JCB Racing win number 7. Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash needs to prove now she can win. The time for Sparkle Smash is 10.259. Once again, the time for Sparkle Smash was 10.259. It's time to clear the tracks. Our next competitor is ready to go. Let's hear it for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. Triton Robbins in Crazy Train, looking for JCB Racing win number 8. He's just got to dial in on this track. Get those corners and cross over. Let's go green! The time for Crazy Train is 11 seconds even. Once again, that time for Crazy Train was 11 seconds. The black and green wrecking machine's ready to pull to the line. Make some noise for Matt Cody in Gravedigger. Points may matter for this driver more than the others, as he is in a tight battle for that first place spot. Eager to win, crossing the finish line first. The time for Gravedigger is 10.657. Once again, the time for Gravedigger was 10.657. Our final competitor pulls to the line. Let's hear it for Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy. He looks for racing win number 6 here on the series. We've seen him take the first 8 points in this competition before. He's just got to be quick on those corners, stay low and tight on the last turn, and the win could be his. Let's go green! The time for Plain Crazy is 10.519. Which means Toledo, your winner of the JCB Racing competition for the 3rd time this weekend, John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Three JCB Racing wins this weekend, making this number 10 of the season in this competition. The only driver with a 9-second run all weekend. Faster and faster with each JCB competition. He is proving no one can stand in his way in this competition. Toledo, give it up for your JCB Racing winner.
John Zimmer Jr., every time I see you hit this track, you just get more and more spectacular behind the wheel of Terminal Velocity. It's almost like you're coming for the crown of Cody Saucier, who is deemed the arena racing king. You are really right up there along with him in the fastest times for sure, because you've had nothing but 9 seconds all weekend so far.
Yeah, you know, just staying super smooth. Cody and Dragon, he's definitely one of the best arena racers there is. That's why he's got that title. I'm notching away at it, though, but I can't knock out Tater at all, man. I'm having so much fun so far this afternoon, and tonight we had 2 great events so far. We just knocked out the first competition. We got some more to go.
Speaking of more to go, our next competition is one of your favorites, the 2-Wheel Skills Challenge, which we have deemed you the combo king. So what is the highest number of combos that you have done in an event such as this one with 2-wheel skills?
For anyone who doesn't know what a combo is, first of all, the skills stuff, we're going to get these trucks up on the nose and up on the back wheels. Some drivers like to keep throwing the moves, all one continuous one. Gotten about 8 of those in one hit, which is pretty sick. But, you know, it kind of just falls in luck, laying the truck down at the right time. But, man, it's going to be a blast. Tell you what, it produces some crazy moves, crazy crashes, and that's what Monster Jam's all about. I'm ready to go. We got the skills competition coming up, Toledo. You guys ready?
John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity, just making that gap bigger and bigger, securing his spot in first place. Right now, let's take a look at the PKT overall event leaderboard point standings. Currently, Terminal Velocity sits in that first place spot with a total of 8 points. And then you can see how the points accrue as we go down. Jamie Sullivan and Sparkle Smash with the second fastest time now gets 7 points in second place. Plain Crazy Montana Robbins in third with a total of 6. Gravedigger in fourth. Zombie in 5th, Crazy Train in 6th, El Toro Loco in 7th, and Megalodon in 8th. But with our next competition coming up, 8 more points are on the line. It's a 2-wheel skills challenge and your first opportunity to be an official Monster Jam judge. So get your smartphones ready because we'll need you in that competition. Let's let these drivers tell you exactly what to expect in the 2-wheel skills challenge.
Monster Jam fans, it is now time for the Monster Jam Mini Jams race. And I've got my buddy Logan here, who's gonna be competing in the Mini Jams race to try to see if he can win a 4-pack to the post-show meet and greet, where you're gonna get to meet all of the drivers, get some autographs and pictures. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
You've got this, right?
Yeah.
100%. All right, you're gonna take a look at that video board over there. You have 3 options. You can choose Zombie, JCB Digatron, or Sparkle Smash. Which one do you think is gonna win?
Sparkle.
Sparkle Smash? All right, he's chosen Sparkle Smash. Let's find out. Send it, and they are off. Sparkle Smash in last place, but goes up to 2nd place, coming around the bend. Do you still feel confident in your pick?
Yes.
100%, despite Sparkle Smash being in last right now. What is going on, Logan?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Sparkle Smash fans, make some noise. We gotta get oh, snap! Sparkle Smash coming through. Zombie, what are you doing? Get out of the way. Sparkle Smash takes the win. Logan, guess what? You are gonna go to the post-show meet and greet. You and 3 of your friends, I think they're sitting right here. If you want to take them, they can say thank you to you later. Here, this is for you. You're going to get to go to the post-show meet and greet. You're going to meet all the drivers, get some autographs, get some pictures. It's going to be pretty cool. You're going to get to meet the driver of Gravedigger, too. Are you excited?
Yeah.
If you guys want to join Logan at the post-show meet and greet, go ahead and take a look at the video board. You've got a QR code there. Sales end right before halftime. We still have a couple spots left. If you want to join Logan and meet the drivers after today's show, scan that QR code and lock in your spot.
Toledo, we are ready for the 2-wheel skills challenge, and in this competition, the drivers have 2 attempts to wow and impress you with the best 2-wheel skills they've got. And Carlos, this is the exciting moment where our fans now become the official judges.
Exactly. Along with our expert judge in the building tonight, our fans are going to help crown our champion. Remember, I taught you guys, go to judgeszone.com. In fact, go ahead and go there now. Get ready. The code is TOL on judgeszone.com. You'll have 20 seconds to lock in those scores after each pass. But all right, let's get started with our next competition. Who's ready for the 2-wheel skills challenge?
Let's see those shark attacks in the stands. Up first, it's Angelina Knock in Megalodon. Here she goes, Toledo lining up for attempt number 2.
I got it. Scoring is open. Scoring is open. Judgeszone.com. Go ahead and lock in your scores. This is your first opportunity. But let's make some noise for Angelina Knock in Megalodon.
Angelina Knock in Megalodon, kicking us off in the two-wheel skills challenge. Starting off first, and really the first one to be able to be out there and feel out that track. You saw her on her first attempt, and then kind of find that sweet spot into her second one. She's able to pop up that truck on 2 BKT tires. At the end of the day, we saw 2 attempts here in the skills challenge, which is more than we sometimes can get out of a driver. We're going to see if those 2 attempts were enough based on your scores. We got the score locked in. The score for Angelina Knock in Megalodon is, her score to start is a 6.636. That's going to be the score to beat.
Monster Jam fans, we're going to take this opportunity to look at the video board and talk to you about an amazing partnership that we have going on. And a little way that we've made it a little bit more fun this season. If you look up at the video board, we've got a QR code there. You know what, but make some noise for our recovery team and Angelina Knock back on all 4 BKT tires. That is what I'm talking about. So like I was saying, if you look at the video board, we have our QR code so you can support an awesome cause with Monster Jam's partnership with St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. When you donate, make sure to attach your donation to one of our drivers because we're trying to compete, have a fun little competition, and see who's going to be named the St. Jude Ambassador of the event.
Megalodon clears the track and makes way for our next competitor. Make some noise for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. This crazy bull's ready to go. Toledo, Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. It's still a combo. Toledo, keep up that volume. Lining up for a second attempt. What's he bringing to the track?
Let's hear it for that crazy bull, Fernando Martinez and Toro Loco. Throwing down 2 passes with some incredible combinations, back and forth on the first one. Had a couple of saves in that second attempt, but at the end of the day, it's what you guys think that matters. Score now at judgeszone.com.
Toledo, I don't know what you did to get Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco to lay down a 2-wheel skills run like that. But I think these are the most combos we've seen from him, potentially one of the best runs all season. I wonder if your scores will agree. Let's check it out. We got the score locked in. The score for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco is... It's a 9.1, a 5.3. Toledo, you got yourselves a new leader. Next up, he's looking for those conductors in the stands. It's Triton Robbins in Crazy Train.
Pump those arms, Toledo. Show them your love.
Up on 2 BKT tires. Could he give us a combo? Toledo, keep up the volume. Lining up for attempt number 2.
Make some noise for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. Judgeszone.com, lock in those scores. Amazing air on that last attempt across the pod. Sticks the landing despite the pod being absolutely destroyed. One more time, show your love for Triton Robbins.
A run I was so excited to see. Triton Robbins in Crazy Train, and known for pulling out some combos himself in the 2-wheel skills competition, drawing attention to his second attempt there. One to be proud of indeed. We got your guys' score locked in. Let's see what you thought the score for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train is. It's a solid score. You thought good enough for second place is 7.974. Next up, let's see those zombie arms. It's John Zimmer in Zombie.
Zimmer Sr. in Zombie. Less than 20 seconds left to lock in those scores. Scan that QR code. Go to judgeszone.com. You have the power to crown our champion.
John Zimmer in Zombie here in the two-wheel skills competition. You know, he has said a time or two that he's actually learned a few things from his son here in this competition, John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity, sharing a little bit of his secrets with John Sr. in Zombie. Always fun to see what he brings to the track. So let's see what you guys think that run earned. The score for John Zimmer in Zombie is... It's a 5.298. That's good enough for fourth place. Next up, it's his son. Make some noise for your next competitor, John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity. He wants to know what you thought of attempt number 1, Toledo. Still one continuous attempt. Toledo, what do you think?
Monster Jam fans, make some noise. John Zimmer Jr. terminal velocity. I think he went across the pod like 4 different ways on those 2 BKT tires and then comboed it every single time. Locking those scores right now at judgeszone.com.
Toledo, what did you think of those combos by John Zimmer Jr.? He's absolutely made this competition his bread and butter, but the delicacy of taking that 12,000-pound Monster Jam truck up and over that edge of the pod, the control, the precision, you guys got a tough job being the judges, but I can't wait to see what you think this run earned. We've got that current score to beat right now in the competition held by Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. He's got a score of a 9.153. The score for John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity is... It's a 9.599. That takes the lead and is your new score to beat. Up next, she's bringing the sparkle and the speed. Let's hear it for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash.
Bring in the power, the grace, the class. It's Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. We got less than 20 seconds left. Let us know what you thought about that run at judgeszone.com. Judgeszone.com. Lock in those scores.
Jamie Sullivan, the perfect competitor to follow up an incredible run by Terminal Velocity. She comes out here in Sparkle Smash, confidently, pulls off 2 successful maneuvers, walking it up the pod, and it's always amazing to me when they're able to make such long distance. It's going to be up to you guys what you like. So we've got your scores locked in. Let's check and see what you thought. The score for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash is... It's a solid score of 7.866. You decided that's good enough for 4th place. Next competitor is ready to hit the track. This flight might have a little turbulence. Make some noise for Montana Robbins in Plane Crazy. Lining up for attempt number 2.
Scoring is open. Make some noise for Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy. Less than 20 seconds left to lock in those scores. You see that QR code, you see those ribbons, you know what to do. He's out of the cab. Show him your love, make some noise. Montana Robbins.
Montana Robbins coming out of the cab like he just had a wild ride, and we can see exactly why. You see him looking for that sweet spot for attempt number 2, but then is able to pop up that truck, fight the grooves that are already on the pod, and pull off 2 successful maneuvers. So let's see what you thought of the run. We've got your scores locked in. The score for Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy is... it's a 7.564. That's good enough for 5th place. One more competitor to go. Put your hands together for Matt Cody in Gravedigger. A wild ride for attempt number 1. He's still got 1 attempt remaining.
Throwing the steering wheel out the window. Make some noise for Matt Cody in Gravedigger. Gotta love it. He's also coming out the cab. He is pumped for his run. Let us know what you thought of his run at judgeszone.com. Judgeszone.com.
You know, we've heard of no hands, we've heard of all the things, but Matt Cody does not even need the steering wheel. Maybe he threw it out with style, just throwing the run, but that is absolutely a Matt Cody and Gravedigger thing to do, especially after laying down a 2-wheel skills run like that. It all comes down to this. Let's see. The current score to beat right now is held by John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity. It's a score of a 9.599. The score for Matt Cody in Gravedigger is a 7.136. Toledo, that means your winner of the 2-wheel skills competition is John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity. John Zimmer Jr. in a tight battle takes the win of that competition. It is now Two-wheel win number 16 for John Zimmer Jr. here on the series. Give it up for him one more time, your two-wheel skills champion.
John Zimmer Jr., you are on a roll, getting the next 8 points for the overall event championship, and it looks like you're on your way to a, hopefully this time, clean sweep, but it all depends on freestyle. So what is the game plan and the strategy going into the rest of the event?
Just keep driving that truck as hard as I can and hope it survives the 60 seconds. We got crazy jumps out here on this pod. Man, it's going to get wild. It's going to get crazy. You might even see a backflip from one of us. That's just a secret, man. You have to wait and see. Having so much fun. First half is done. Man, I can't wait to get going.
And speaking of getting going, we're going to go into our halftime. And of course, that means that now you have time to really sit back and think about what kind of flow you want to bring to your freestyle competition.
It's the flow, man. We're just going to keep that thing wide open from the gate. No time wasted. Like I said, we only got 60 seconds. That's a short time out here on these Monster Jam trucks, which is enough time to get wild and crazy. Halftime's coming up. Then we got the boys with the FMX. They're going to go fly high through here. Crazy backflips, big whips. It's going to get wild. Then we got freestyle. That's what everybody knows Monster Jam for. I'm ready to go. Halftime's up. What do you guys think so far?
Give it up one more time for John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity.
A great time to be a Terminal Velocity fan as John Zimmer Jr. dominates the competition. So much action already underway, so it is time for Monster Jam halftime. We want to encourage you all to get up, use this time, stretch your legs, go to the concourse, get some food, some snacks, and check out our Monster Jam merchandise where you can take a piece of Monster Jam home with you. It's the perfect way to cheer on your favorite driver from the stands. But after you get up and stretch your legs, you're definitely going to want to make your way back to your seats because we've got so much great things headed your way. We've got Karina giving us the Northern Tool Pit Report, the stars of freestyle motocross, and more Monster Jam action, all of that headed your way. I've had a lot of special announcements for you guys, but bring your eyes up to the video board because your friends and your family may have just left you an important message.
That is right, Toledo. Put your hands together for the next 4 superstars that are going to come out and hit this track. It is freestyle motocross. Now these 4 superstars are super jam-packed. They're going to be flying in the air in just a few minutes, showing you what they got in 3 incredible rounds. And we only have one rule here at Monster Jam when it comes to FMX. The louder you all get, the higher they'll fly. So Toledo, I hope you're ready, because it's about time that we introduce and meet them one by one. The superstars of freestyle motocross. Now remember, the last 2 crowds were so loud they could not hear their bikes. So let's make some noise. First rider up, Nick Desmond. And our next rider up to the ramp, we have the great TJ Tiffany. Up next, one of our Guinness World Record holders, Greg Duffy. And last but certainly not least, Scott Murray. So what do you say, Toledo? Let's make some noise for freestyle motocross. It's a nice switchblade there from Nick Desmond. A double-handed seat grab from Greg Duffy. Now these are some absolutely extreme professionals. So kids, don't try this at home. That is good old lazy boy from TJ Tiffany. A kiss of death from Scott Murray. Toledo, this is the last round. Make some noise! Are you ready to make another round here? But remember, we want to see those flags. Wave them in the air. Let's make some noise. Come on, Toledo, you can do it. One more rider to go. Let's amp them up, Toledo, come on. That was absolutely fantastic. All warmed up? Ready to go, fellas? Good to go? All right. The fellas are warmed up. So Toledo, do you want some more? Then more is what you're gonna get, because it's time for the best trick competition of freestyle motocross, where our 4 superstars will take to the skies and fly from one side of the arena to the other, giving you their best stylish trick. And we're gonna need your help to determine who will win the best trick competition by using those smartphones and heading over to judgeszone.com for each one of our superstars. So Toledo, who's ready for the best trick competition?
Make some noise for your first rider. Give it up for Nick Desmond. Nick Desmond is from Norfolk, Massachusetts. He's been riding with Monster Jam for a total of 4 years. He's been riding for 19, and today he's bringing you his best trick on his Yamaha YZ. Toledo, one more time, Nick Desmond.
Let's put our hands together for Nick Desmond. Scoring is now open at judgeszone.com, so head on over and lock those scores in now for Nick Desmond.
A great way to kick off the best trick competition. Nick Desmond looking to set that bar high for the rest of the competition. Definitely looking to take home that title of best trick winner, but it's all gonna be up to you. You heard Karina, scan that QR code, you know what to do, lock in the scores, and we've got that official score, so let's check it out. The score for Nick Desmond is, it's a 7.681. That is the score to beat. Up next, make some noise for TJ Tiffany. TJ Tiffany is from Orlando, Florida, and he is an international stunt rider. He's been a part of some of the highest grossing movies in America, such as Bad Boys for Life and Avengers Endgame. You might even catch him on this season of Outer Banks. Today, he's bringing you his best trick on his Kawasaki KX450. Toledo, one more time. Give it up for TJ Tiffany.
Cranking it up a notch, we have TJ Tiffany. Definitely turning up the tricks here in Toledo, Ohio. Head on over to judgeszone.com and let him know what you thought of his backflip.
TJ Tiffany looking confident out there in the best trick competition. You know, he's definitely looking to take that title away from Nick Desmond. And we've got your guys' score locked in. Let's see if he did enough. The score for TJ Tiffany is It's an 8.927. You got yourselves a new leader. Next rider to the track, let's hear it. Make some noise for Greg Duffy. Greg Duffy is from Graysonville, Maryland, and he is a 2016 Nitro World Games winner. He performed the world's first double front flip in a professional competition while at Nitro Games in Salt Lake City. Today, he's bringing to you his best trick on his Kawasaki KX450. Toledo, one more time. Give it up for Greg Duffy.
Time to get those scores locked in for Greg Duffy. Definitely cranking it up a notch here in the best trick competition with his variation backflip with one leg out. It's time to head on over and let him know what you thought of his flip compared to TJ's.
You know, these guys are all friends, but helmets on and the competition gets real. Greg Duffy looking to take that title of a best trick winner home for the third time here this weekend. We got your scores locked in. That current score to beat right now is held by TJ Tiffany. It's a score of an 8.927. The score for Greg Duffy is so close, an 8.608. Right now, that's good enough for second place. One final rider to go. Toledo, make some noise for Scott Murray. Scott Murray is from Helps, Michigan. He's been riding professionally for 23 years. He's a 2008 Navy Moto Best Trick World Champion. And today, here in the Huntington Center, he's bringing to you his best trick on his Yamaha YZ450F. Toledo, one more time, Scott Murray.
Let's get those scores locked in for Scott Murray. With an incredible attempt at a heel clicker backflip. Head on over to judgeszone.com and let him know what you thought of his flip compared to TJ's.
This is the best part about putting the fans in control because we never know what's going to happen. Scott Murray looking to turn up the heat here in the best trick competition and definitely looking to leave with that title. We got the score locked in. Let's check it out. The score for Scott Murray is a 9.567, which means your winner of the best trick competition is Scott Murray.
What a fantastic job by our superstars. But Toledo, we want to know, do you want some more? Well, TJ, Toledo wants some more. So what do you got for him?
Oh man, we're down here having fun. You guys up there having fun or what? All right, the boys and I, we got something this next part. We're gonna try to get as close as we can together, get all three of us up in the air at the same time. I want you guys to clap your hands, stomp your feet, make some noise for the boys.
Toledo, you heard the man. Make some noise for the boys, because it's time for the grand finale of Freestyle Motocross, where all four of our superstars will take to the skies and fly from one side of the arena to the other in a single file terrain formation. And remember, we only have one rule here at Monster Jam. The louder you get, the higher they fly. So buckle up, Monster Jam fans, because they're about to take off. That's right, I hear those cheers. They're amped up, geared up, and ready. Full throttle for Toledo, Ohio. They're coming up to the ramp. They're amped and excited. And Toledo, so are we. Let's warm up those vocal cords. Let's get those feet ready. Get those hands clapping. Make some noise for the boys! Not bad, Toledo, not bad. But I want you guys to blow the roof off of the Huntington Center as soon as you see the boys hit that ramp. Get ready, Toledo. Blow the roof off. Let all of Ohio hear you. Not bad, not bad. But I want you guys to be way louder than these bikes. So who wants to see them go? One more time. One more time. Let them hear you. Toledo, you guys have been absolutely amazing. And you all asked so nicely. The boys heard you. This is the last one. Make some noise, you shall receive. That's right, Toledo. Let's give it up one more time for freestyle motocross. Nick Desmond, TJ Tiffany, Greg Duffy, and of course, your best trick competition winner, Scott Murray. Scott Murray with an incredible heel clicker backflip. How long did it take for you to learn that specific backflip?
Oh man, it's been a long time coming. I've been at this game a long time, and riding with your friends on the weekend, man, it couldn't be better. I just hats off to Greg and TJ and Nick for bringing the heat. You know, they're always riding at their A game, keeping me honest, and it feels good to be on top of the box tonight.
It really does, because it's not often that we get to see you up here really showing everybody what you got, because it's always been Greg Duffy so far. So how does it feel to snag a win away from him this time?
Oh, it feels great. You know, it never feels bad to win. You know, Greg and I are good friends, and he's a phenomenal rider. I definitely a little longer in the tooth than he is, but you know, it always feels good to come out on top. And at the end of the day, we're all friends. So at the end of the day, we're coming out of this safe and sound and moving on to tomorrow. So.
We definitely cannot wait to see the action that you're going to bring tomorrow. Probably switch it up on us. Let's give it up one more time. Your best trick competition winner, Scott Murray.
Monster Jam fans, this is the pinnacle of the event. This is Monster Jam Freestyle. Make some noise for Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy. Scan that QR code, go to judgeszone.com. 20 seconds left, actually less than 20 seconds left to lock in your scores right now.
You know what? Someone needs to tell Montana Robbins he doesn't have to spend all of his time in the air just because he's playing crazy. Here in the freestyle competition, we got to see him fly, taking advantage of that full freestyle clock. Multiple obstacles hit on that pod out there, and this score will set the bar for the rest of the competition. Let's check it out. The score for Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy is... It's a score of a 6.855 right now. That is the score to beat. Next up, it's time to clear the waters. Make some noise for Angelina Knock in Megalodon.
All right, Monster Jam fans, it looks like that will do it. The ribbon boards are red. That means scoring is open. But let's still make some noise for Angelina Knock in Megalodon. Less than 20 seconds left to lock in those scores at judgeszone.com. Let us know what you thought of Angelina Knock's run.
Angelina Knock looking to her sea of Megalodon fans, but a really confident-looking run from Angelina here in the freestyle competition. Potentially one of the speediest freestyle runs I've seen from Angelina Knock. She's finding her sweet spots out on the track, and with this type of track and dirt out there, looks like she's willing to pull off some new moves. Let's see what you guys thought of the run. We got the scores locked in. The score for Angelina Knock in Megalodon is... It's a 6.998. That is the new score to beat. Your next competitor is ready to hit the track. Make some noise for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity.
a run with a massive popper after one of the cleanest backflips we have seen all weekend long. Give it up, John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity. Judgeszone.com. You got to go to judgeszone.com to score that run. Let us know what you thought. You and the expert judge will crown our champion at judgeszone.com.
Toledo, what'd you think of that backflip? A fantastic run by John Zimmer Jr. And Toledo, you got yourselves a Morgan & Morgan backflip. He doesn't do that for just any Monster Jam fans. So you guys are doing something right. Let's see what you decided as the official judges. The score for John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity is a 9.445. We have a new leader. This next competitor's got something to say about it. Make some noise for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. Looks like there could be trouble on the track for John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity. Looks like he needs a little help clearing the track for Jamie Sullivan to start and complete her freestyle run here in the competition. When you drive a truck like John Zimmer Jr. does, sometimes that truck's not able to drive off the track. It's exactly what we saw, the price of an incredible freestyle run laid down by John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity. The next competitor will be Jamie Sullivan, and she's gonna have to beat that score of a 9.445. We see the cost of an incredible run like that with the truck right now with John Zimmer Jr. But you know what? Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash is definitely going to be coming for him, but check it out on the Super Cool Glued to the Action replay. I mean, a fantastic freestyle run by John Zimmer Jr. in that competition, and he has been racking up those wins, definitely looking to get another one here, but we've got one competitor looking to stand in his way. She's ready for freestyle. Toledo, make some noise. Jamie Sullivan in a Sparkle Smash. Toledo, she's lining up. Could she be lining up for the Morgan & Morgan backflip?
How about that? A little celebratory donut from Jamie Sullivan. Make some noise, Toledo, for Sparkle Smash. Saw that backflip from John Zimmer Jr., knew she had to respond with something big. But was that enough to take him out? You tell us at judgeszone.com.
Toledo, you got yourselves not one, but two Morgan and Morgan backflips by our competitors. Jamie Sullivan doing what she does best. Coming out here, turning up the heat, and proving to the rest of the competitors exactly why they should watch out for her on the track. We got the current score to beat right now, held by John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity. He's got a score of a 9.445. The score for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash is... so close, a 9.184. You decided that's good enough for second place. Next up, get those Toro horns ready. He's ready to hit the track. Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco.
Man, destroying the pod, hitting us with some two-wheel skills and combos and some big air. Make some noise, Fernando Martinez and Toro Loco. Judgeszone.com, judgeszone.com is where you can tell us what you thought of Fernando Martinez's run.
Fernando Martinez laying it down here in the freestyle competition. A tough act to follow, but he is fiery on that throttle and definitely looking for a high score. Let's check out what you thought, Toledo. The score for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco is... it's a solid score, 7.984. Right now, that's good enough for third place. Next up, he's flying off the tracks. Let's hear it for Trayton Robbins in a crazy train. The clock is paused with 29 seconds remaining on the freestyle run of Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. You can see our official running out, waiting on official word of exactly what's happening here, but potential communication between Triton and our tech official. I've just gotten word, looks like potential trouble for him on the track, which means scoring is open. Toledo, give it up for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. Not an ideal dramatic ending to the freestyle run that I'm sure Triton wanted, but still a fantastic run with what he was able to get into the freestyle competition long enough to be eligible for a score. But I know a technical driver like Triton Robbins was probably looking to squeeze in some combos into that freestyle run. However, those Crazy Train fans, you guys come in right now into judgeszone.com. You've got the power to put Triton Robbins exactly where you want him in the freestyle competition. In just a few seconds, we'll have those scores officially locked in. Let's check it out. The score for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train is... It's a 5.829 right now. That's good enough for 6th place. But I'm also getting some more news from our pit reporter, Karina. Karina, talk to us. What's going on?
I'm standing by here with our current freestyle leader, basically current leader in everything right now, which is John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity. You definitely surprised us with that Morgan & Morgan backflip. No one was ready. What made you want to go out and actually hit that ramp?
I was just feeling good. Chuck was 100%. Got the first 2 competitions down, took those home, so I might as well just go for broke. Ended up working out for me, got into a sweet moonwalk. Ended up with some breakage though. Transmission did not want to play anymore, but it was just in time. I ran out of time. 60 seconds was up. It was a wild run.
And when it comes to the Morgan & Morgan backflip, because it looks so complex, how does one prepare for such a trick? How long does it take for you to actually learn it and get it down?
Biggest thing is make sure that ramp's 100% when you hit it. It's like a 50-50 shot when you drive that Monster Jam truck up that ramp. It's always going to be wild and crazy, produce crazy moments. But hey, we're just getting halfway through freestyle. There's plenty more amazing Monster Jam drivers to go. Get loud for them, Toledo.
That's right. Stick around because we still got a lot more freestyle coming your way.
Let's see those zombie arms for John Zimmer in Zombie.
Make some noise, Toledo. Give it up for John Zimmer Sr. in Zombie. Definitely focusing on the big air maneuvers on that last run. Let us know what you thought at judgeszone.com.
John Zimmer in Zombie never disappoints in the freestyle competition. You can see the control and precision that just lets him look like a little kid having fun out on the playground. Such a blast to watch in the freestyle competition. Let's check out what you thought of that run. We got the scores locked in. The score for John Zimmer in Zombie is... It's a 7.348. Right now, that's good enough for 4th place. Toledo, our final competitor, is ready to go, is ready to hit the track, but we are just missing one thing. We need your help, Toledo. I'm going to need everyone here in the Huntington Center on the count of 3 with me to help me chant one saying. I need you guys to say with me, hit the bells. Toledo, you understand? 3, 2, 1, hit the bells.
And that will do it. Make some noise for Matt Cody in Gravedigger. That's why they call it the Black and Green Wrecking Machine. JudgesZone.com, you know the drill, you know what to do. JudgesZone.com, score now.
A freestyle run put down the only way Matt Cody knows how, and that is with an epic ending. He was almost able to fill that entire freestyle clock, but you know he came out here with a mission, determined to leave you Monster Jam fans with an impression of Team Gravedigger. We've got those freestyle scores locked in. Let's check it out. The score for Matt Cody in Gravedigger is a 7.785. Toledo, that means your winner of the freestyle competition is John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. A perfect event for John Zimmer Jr., winning every single competition. That means your overall event champion is John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity.
John Zimmer Jr. with a clean sweep here tonight in the Huntington Center. It was absolutely astounding and amazing to see you in action. What is your thought process? What are the emotions that are going through you right now? Because a clean sweep is not an easy feat.
Just having fun. That's the only emotion I got right now. On cloud 9 for sure. Definitely taking home a clean sweep. That's the first time I've done it this season. Been fortunate enough to be able to do that. One of the few drivers on our tour to do it. I'll take that one home with me as well. So I've been having so much fun in Toledo this weekend. Did you guys have fun tonight?
You definitely are sending home a lot of Toledo, some brand new Terminal Velocity fans. So what is now the game plan going into the future with this series and with Terminal Velocity?
I'm just going to keep taking this thing to the top. Got an amazing crew behind me. CP3 and my dad driving Zombie. Man, we're unstoppable. Our trucks are 100%. Even when they break, we're still out here crushing it for you fans. And that's what drives us the most, to come out here and do what we do. So thank you guys for coming out and supporting us, letting us live our dreams while you guys are watching us throw down. Thank you guys. We got 2 more tomorrow afternoon. Hope to see you there. Thank you.
That's right. Let's give it up one more time. Your overall event champion, John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity.
A clean sweep and a perfect event for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Carlos, I think I could say holy Toledo for that one. That was absolutely crazy and such a good day to be John Zimmer Jr.
I know that you've been saving that one. Totally worth it. Totally worth it for a clean sweep. Congratulations to John Zimmer Jr. getting that clean sweep. That's not something you see every day. Definitely something to celebrate. I feel like I keep saying this every weekend, but literally every weekend is all it takes to shake up our standings. He's now 15 points ahead for our standings, and we still have more events to go. Super excited to see what Toledo has for us on our last and final day here. I can't wait. Let's find out what's going to happen.
You know what? We want to thank all of you guys for coming out and being a part of this crazy event. Your energy, your cheering, your scores, it made it all worth it. We want to thank you guys. Don't forget on your way out to stop at our Monster Jam merchandise stands. Pick up the latest Spin Master die trucks, a perfect way to take a piece of Monster Jam home with you. And hey, get your tickets for Monster Jam World Finals. They're on sale right now at monsterjam.com. We want to see you at the biggest event of the entire year in Salt Lake City for the first time ever. On behalf of my entire hosting team, for Karina Encarnacion, for Carlos Sparks, I'm Keaton Stewart, and we'll see you at the next Monster Jam.